Well, welcome one and all to race day Saturday. I hope everybody's okay, keeping healthy. I know a few of you are nursing injuries or illness. Wishing you all a speedy recovery. And thanks to Ashley and Simon, for pointing out that I need to be in the Bs for this race because it's by age, not WKG. The Bs is 1 to 5 watts a kilogram. The A for 40 or more. A's is 1 to 5 watts a kilogram for less than 40. So a few of us, Keith Robertson, Paul Hamblett, Mark Bentley, have joined Ashley in the Bs along with Ian P. Very good luck to you all. And Philip Bolt and Daniel Pinto, very best of luck in the A's. I'm glad I'm not taking both of you on. I'd be dropped early. So morning all. Thank you very much. Chris, Cadel, Mike, Ashley, Simon, Kev, Phil Rich, Chris Booth, and our right outside, very nice sir. I'm doing that tomorrow. Alex, yes, in a downtime, remind me and I'll let you know what I think of the financial markets currently. Morning Keith, hi JW, morning Lee, hope all's good for everybody. Josh, very best of luck later on in the Tour of Wales at Backpedal. Morning David, you're not joining us? Lord of the statistics is here. How are you? Steve, how's it going sir? Along with Chris from Legless Gaming from Aussie. Jason, very good luck to you sir in the Tour of Wales Backpedal. So it's going to be 3 ascents of Bologna. Let's go and join the event. 1 second. 3 ascents. Hi Alison. Hi Karen, how are you both? Hope all's good. Gunnar, very good morning to you. The SWE height, like it. Not for you. Oh, you're on the, I bet you're doing the Bertie pacing thing, David. Very good. 3 times Bologna, yeah. I couldn't resist it. I saw it. I thought, a race in Bologna. I nearly wet my pants. I was so excited. Be the tortoise. Good morning to you. Hiya, Stuart. Hi, Carl. How's it going? Father and son in the chat. Always nice to see that. 12:30. Yes, if you're looking to watch. Ali Andrew Malia, Jason Vaughan, Josh Power, Paul Elliott, Rodri Lord, Theo Vadikis, Tommy Blake and Mr. Ed Laverack racing the Tour of Wales. I think is it a 2 or a 3 day event? I can't remember. Either which way, it's going to be super interesting on Ruby, I believe it is. An EPB only out. Nice one, David. Go for that, sir. A 3-hour endurance race. Well, good luck with that. Michael, how long is that? Like 100 kilometers or something? Jerome? Using torque instead of power. Yes. Well, exactly, Jerome. Do you know what? That's partly why I train on 100%. And in my most recent vlog, on London's longest climb that I could find, which is unfortunately Swains Lane, I did a comparison of spinning and standing to see which was the more comfortable for me, but I need a longer climb in all honesty. But definitely, based on last week, Jerome, I reckon I might find some utility, certainly on one of the climbs in La Marmotte, and trying most of it standing. But either which way, I'm going to be mixing it up because I learned on last week's race that actually it felt pretty good at around threshold with the torque and standing. 5 days on RGT, sorry, my apologies, not Ruby. Nice one, Jason. Okay, you're just getting the fitness, Josh, fair play. You're like Froome, you're using a Grand Tour to train. Hey Ollie, you're right. New PD, wow, with 5.6 watts a kilogram for 30 minutes. That's insane, K-Dale. Tour of Wales, yeah, RGT, that's right, I've just been corrected. Hey Craig, morning to you. I know you're joining me. I think Keith Robertson, Paul Hamblett, who else? Top Cat, Lee Baxter. On what's it called? The struggle Dales. Oh, they put the name of the event. There we go. Only 58k around New York. Yeah, New York though is emotional. I hate the New York course because it's undulating. On the watt bike, it's hell. That's why I chicken out of them. Hi Michael, you right? Hi Roy, how's it going? Right, need to get my game face on. I've had my cornflakes with a bit of sugar, some amino acids, and Paul Hamblet, enjoy your knee wahoo kicker. Trainer difficulty 70%. He's got a 28 cassette on the back. You don't want it too high on this course. I'm running 100% today. 30-minute effort today. Give me some draft on the flat. Mark, I get you. With your new training program, sir, you're going to be dropping me on this race. Race it, sir. Race it. But no, 30 minutes. It's going to be quite hard to do 30 minutes, actually, a 30-minute effort here, because it's about 16 minutes to the top of the KOM for the first lap. Maybe a bit less in the bunch. Maximum effort, definitely, Chris. Maximum effort. Yeah, Paul. Enjoy, sir. I'm looking forward to it. Just going to turn on the air. So if we go, there's my settings. Trainer difficulty 100%. Jerome, looking to get some of that good torque in there. Morning, Alan. How are you? Just timing, David. It was timing because I think the Moors comes a little bit later, and I'm waiting to see what holiday time I get off with work with the kids. So I didn't want to kind of book something that I couldn't go to. Whereas hopefully end of May it'll be on. Morning, John. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it, quivering with excitement, but also fear in equal measure. Yeah, it probably would be, Michael. Although I've got the Tron, so that's pretty good going down here, I think, isn't it? Knowing me, by the time I get to the top of the hill, it'll be an emotional mess, and changing bike will cost probably more time in mucking around on Zwift than I'll save. I am basically a small child capable of doing one thing semi-well at any given time. Oh, you're doing the struggle dales, are you as well, Phil? Well, yes, of course. Nice one, sir. I need to put that in my little Rolodex. Phil Rich, yeah, you mentioned it. Phil Rich dropping us all with that big power and the endurance. The holy duo. Holy trinity normally. Big power and endurance. Dominique, how are you, sir? Looking good? Yeah, I'm wearing my Lotto Sedale top. I'm reading one of Geraint Thomas's books, and he says, why don't people wear the shirt for the team that they root after in the UCI? I like Lotto Sedale. Why is it bad to wear a sports shirt in cycling? I don't understand that. I'm not steeped in the rationale for that. Here we go. So hoping to harness the power of Thomas de Ghent. Thank you very much, Phil W. Jones. I'll have the W in the middle there, that's classy. I see. But, you know, cycling's quite a civilised old affair, isn't it, in terms of, well, obviously it's very hard sport, but there's none of that thuggishness that is occasionally associated with some football. And the football fans who are thugs, they wear the Stone Island that I like. Yeah, so I'm rocking the Lotto anyway. An old one. Oh, you like those brands, do you, Josh? The Lotto brands? I don't know much about them. other than my Campagnolo EPS, I did switch out for Shimano Ultegra. I've got Bora wheels on the Colnago. Oh yeah, good point, David. I stand corrected. This is civilised, isn't it? Have a cup of tea, little finger out, maybe some cakes with some doilies. This is nice. Loving this. It's going to break, all hell will break loose on the climb. Everyone knows. There's Ashley. Looking out for others. Mark's there at the front. Paul's going to drop us all very shortly, as will Keith. Keith, congratulations, Keith Robertson. 20-minute power PB during the Hort route on Saturday. You're out already? Oh, sorry, Paul. Yeah, that's correct, Craig. 40 years old and above is Cat B. Morning, Mark. Hope all's good, sir, in beautiful Dorset. We kept you in the A's. Okay, carry on, Paul. You'll still win the A's. Strada Bianchi, definitely, Chris. It is the most beautiful of the monuments. Well, enjoy your endurance ride, Paul. Sorry about the glitch. Try and find some hills. Yes, it would be cheating, you're right. Although, you're more than 40, so you get disqualified for negative cheating. So Ashley and Simon highlighted to me that this was an age categorisation one. And that explains why I had one of my best ever results in the A's on one of these in Innsbruck. I got a P3, but I was disqualified, and I always wonder why I got disqualified. Now I know. Congratulations on the vaccine. Yeah, I hope you don't have any adverse side effects. A Rally Banana jersey, very nice, Steve. Wait, that must be from like the mid-90s? Amstel, nice one, Sean. Amstel. That's your favourite of the classics with the Korberg, isn't it? The Korberg's in the Amstel. Not yet. It's a bit slower, the pace of rollout in London. So Jane and I haven't been invited yet. I think I'm a little way off yet. But they're getting through the 50s in quite a lot of the country now. Hi Ian, all good, thank you sir, how are you? Mega pretzel. I'd love to join Michael, but I'm actually getting another ride outside because, to Jerome's point, I need to practice riding my bike outdoors. Oh, loving this start. Yeah, Chris, I was going to say, you came off your bike and your collarbone's broken. Are you feeling any better at all? Operation on Wednesday. Very best of luck with that. Ben Pitt broke his collarbone in a couple of places early on in the year. It seems to have healed quite quickly. Yeah, I'm 46, Mark. Good luck to you, sir. Chris. Real life race. Beautiful. 25-kilometre climb. Sensational, kiddo. Well, very best of luck with that. 5.6 watts a kilogram. If you can get to 5 on that climb during a race, that would be sensational. Yeah, that's right, Steve. Trainer road morning. So what are you doing? Hi, Lewis. Andre. Zed Cycling. How's it going, sir? Any of the Belgium, yeah. I like the look of, what's it called? Quaimont at the weekend. last weekend. It looked really difficult. I'd love to have a go at it. Oh my word, metal should help it. Well, good luck, Chris. I don't look a day over 45. You're too kind, Lee. Inverse age doping. I was nearly in the A's. But this is nice. Alright, I'm just gonna, how was your ramp, Ian? Tell us. Share the gossip. Right, preparing for DEFCON 1. Just need to bring my heart rate down, so I'm going to talk a little bit less for a second. My goal, 3 good climbs. Hopefully stay with the front group. That's the goal, Stuart. Here we go. I think we go around this corner and then it's there. Or maybe not. It's near this petrol station, that's for sure. Yeah, Lotto. Hopefully Caleb has some decent sprints. He has had a win already this season. I'm a morning guy indeed. Learner 75 right. Let's see if I still am at the end of this. Oh, it's going to be difficult today. I don't have his power. That was emotional. I paced it about right for me. Dear me. Yeah, Cat B today. It's all watts a kilogram, up to 40 years old. Dear me. Yeah, I was in the A's at the start, Richard, and I was corrected by Simon and Ashley. Oh. Yeah, that was tough. I think that probably will be a PB climb for me up there. We'll see. Not a mistake, Richard. It's very unusual, isn't it? Oh dear. So in the financial markets today, well yeah, in the week, people are now concerned about inflation and rising interest rates. And so there was a sell-off in equities, causing, you know, a relatively small share price reduction, maybe 10% over the week. But also, the bigger issue is with all the extra government borrowing, as unveiled by our Chancellor during the budget this week, record levels of borrowing since the Second World War. We have to borrow that on financial markets. And if interest rates globally are rising, they'll charge more for us to borrow. And in turn, of the taxes we pay, more of that will go in covering the increased interest cost, leaving less for the NHS, education, police force, fire service, etc. And so the question is, did we invest as a country and stimulate growth and keep taxes low and spending the same in order to create prosperity, more people in jobs, more companies making profit and more tax? But there's a lag. You have to accept more borrowing in the short term to do that? Or do we cut government expenditure and increase tax? Looks like we're going down the former route, which is good. Yeah, I'll be certainly not hitting those speeds in Yorkshire, crikey. The level of concern hits a peak when I hit 60 kilometres an hour. Yeah, I mean, some borrowing probably is a good thing because it enables more investment, but if you have higher inflation and higher interest rates, that becomes very difficult to manage. Oh, this is nice and civilised. Zone 2. Cheers, Chris. Yeah, recover for another one. I'm hoping the second climb will be a tiny bit easier than the first. And then obviously the final one is going to be emotional. You're strong, David, and you're going to get stronger over the next 2 months. Hey Tommy, good luck later on. I was saying to all of you riding the Tour of Wales, good luck, sir. Hope it goes well. It's going to be fun watching it. Yeah, maybe, Mark, let's see how they are on the second climb. I paced mine. Either they tailed off or decided They're just going to save energy because they don't need to go any harder. And someone else has caught up with us, I think, have they? No, just the three of us. Oh. That took a lot out of me that first time. But definitely being out the saddle, Jerome, the extra torque was a lot easier to sustain indoors than trying to spin very high watts seated for me. David, with 4.4 watts a kilogram up the Alp, that's Cat A up the ascent, sir. Naughty boy. Don't get into my habit of talking yourself down. Do I? That's very interesting, Stuart. Thank you for the heads up on that, and Lord, appreciate you being all over the stats. They were going, that's very, very good to know. Bit careless of me there. Drafting suddenly fell apart just as you complimented me, David. Yeah, struggle Dales, Tommy. Quite a few of us are doing it now. Phil Rich, Lee Baxter, David Raynham, Craig W and a friend, Paul Hamblett. Top Cat. Not sure if Keith Robertson is yet or not. Yeah, David. My ability to disappoint in the draft knows no bounds. Wow, Jerome, that would be sensational. Vaughan 2, 300 watts in a nice gear. In real life, wow. I'm doing the Hort route in real life for Vaughan 2, fingers crossed, in October, early October. I've got a nosebleed. Oh dear. Jane, I've got a nosebleed. I don't know why I get that. I did some sprint training this week, you'll see it on the vlog. Also in the vlog, on Sunday, I've got my first of my kind of pro rider nutrition series, where I take Chris Froome's stage 11 of the Giro d'Italia, where he was in a 9-day training block and using it to run a massive caloric deficit and still minimizing his losses in terms of time. Thank you. Something like a 3,000 caloric deficit a day for 9 days to get down to his ideal climbing weight. So I replicate that in terms of the diet, but also the event and the caloric burn. And it's really a lead-in to the following Sunday's video, where we look at how he fueled for the Finestra stage, stage 19, where he was carbed to the max. And I try that on the Uber pretzel, and I use all the same nutrition as him. So hopefully it'll be interesting regarding one, just how extreme a Grand Tour rider is in terms of what they do to get to weight, but more importantly on the Finestra one, the following Sunday, the level of carbs it took for him to ride away from everybody midway through that climb and stay away. Definitely, Dominic, I'm of the investment view. Get people back to work, working, confidence rising, investment rising, grow your way out of recession for sure. Yeah, I mean, I was very surprised, Zach, that they would try something as extreme as that in Team Sky, let alone in the middle of a Grand Tour. You'd have thought he'd kind of come, not needing to run anything like that level of a deficit. So clearly all wasn't well in terms of the weight that he started at, but I thought I was going to just do the Fenestra state, but I looked at what he did for 9 days during the 2018 Giro, and I thought that, if anything, is a more interesting story. The mindset of someone who was deadly focused on winning. Hiya Steve, how are you, sir? I definitely wouldn't recommend it. I felt pretty bad. Yeah, that's the thing, Lord. Look at the little economics corner we have every so often. The group behind is closing in ever so surely. Keith's in that, and he has got some proper power. As I said, he got a PB 20-minute power on the Hort route, like, well, I think it was north of 5 watts a kilogram. Yeah, it was great seeing you, Connor. You were in a nice little pace line there. You were carving around. You and your mate. A two-person pace line. Socially distanced. I was doing an Ed Laverat training. Oh, thank you very much, Stuart. Yeah, hit the like button and subscribe. I'd be super grateful. Nice one, Steve. Journey to Cat B. You're a strong rider, sir, and you'll definitely hit that. The distances you were cycling sort of from about April last year. One hell of a diesel engine, sir. Yeah, the NASCAR cyclist. That's what we are in London. If you want to get a decent training in, you can't do it around the outer loop, which should still be a NASCAR circuit. Have you had, Tommy, the nitroglycerine of either honey or maple syrup on your porridge pre-race? It's a bit early for that, actually. Those sugary carbs for event number 1. Fatigue resistance. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, the more carbs, the better for sure, sir. I do this fasted training simply because I wake up early and it helps keep the waistline under control, but it makes me feel better when I race or do like an FTP or something like that. Well, Dominic, enjoy the journey, sir. What I found was the weight rapidly comes down just from cycling consistently and gradually building the distance and intensity, and the power comes up. So just enjoy the process for the time being. It's a lovely thing. It's like, I wish I discovered this much earlier in life. I was about 44 when I found it. I was 73 kilograms. First ever FTP was like 220 to 230. I was 74 kilograms, sorry. Peanut butter, nice. That's indulgent. Love that, Stuart. On the overnight oats. Yeah, you've got to go to hippie milk, Tommy, for sure. Makes everything taste better. I am loving though the Durian Rider cornflakes and sugar. I literally noticed an improvement from the first time I used it. Famous last words as I collapsed on this climb. Have it about an hour and a half before starting. And if you watch his videos, he doesn't go easy on the sugar, nor do I. Mark Bentley, Keith Robertson, closing in fast. Where's Ashley? Is he there? Where's Ian? Ian P. Yeah, it's an uphill finish. So, got another summit, then we go back, and then we come back for a hill finish. Yeah, I've been influenced by Durian Rider. I know he's controversial and he swears a lot, but he speaks a lot of sense on many issues. And I'm always one for having a little experiment, hence the vlogs coming on Sunday and next Sunday. Yeah, journey just beginning, Stuart. Just refined white, what's it, not caster sugar, what's the granulated sugar? The cheap stuff. Yeah, water and porridge works too. Nice, sounds good, Nigel. So you've got some good gravel routes near you. Well, obviously you have. You wouldn't have bought a gravel bike, I'm guessing. He does make sense in madness, Lord. Right, I'm going to calm down. Let's see how I go. Yeah, no, that's true, Zach. There's a lot of repeat. I only just discovered him in January, really. Obviously, I knew of him, but I only started watching some of it then. You're in Malaysia. Oh, wow. So it's going to get super hot for you to be trying your new gravel bike. And humid. El Chapeau is bridging across. It's because I haven't really taken a turn on the front, to be fair. I bet they're quite cross at me. Alright, heart rate down. El Chapeau is with us. Not quite as bad this time. Yes, by age 40 and above are in the B. Come on, Keith. You're closing nicely, sir. Keith Robertson. Keith Mann on his Zwift name. Nice one, Keith. Respect. Wow, Keith. Sensational, sir. Wow, it's hard. How's this happen? I was in a bloody air attack. Bloody hell! I'm really angry at that. I'm actually angry at that. Cheers. Dear me. Ridiculous, Philip. Yeah, cheers all. I'll compose myself, I'm just angry at myself. A lot of wasted energy there. Ridiculous of me. That's right, Hugh. Hope your throat is feeling a bit better today and you get on that bike, sir. Hang in there. Thank you, Agnes. Yeah, I got my anger out now. Anger at myself. Yeah, it is what you train for. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't tuck. I was well over. I noticed that too late. I wasn't paying attention. I was having a drink. Normally it tucks at 60 kilometers an hour or more, and certainly on a gradient north of 6% as we were on. I don't know why it didn't tuck. But it's my fault for not seeing it. Yeah, Marco. Proper angry there. Hi, Kaj. Yeah. My fault for not seeing it, mate. Yeah, that makes sense, Richard, actually. It might be the atom. Good call. Cheers, kiddo. Surprised you're not out warming up. 5.6 watts a kilogram, kudos. Half an hour. Hi Stuart, thank you very much, I appreciate that, mate. It's been a bit emotional at times. Oh dear. Cheers, Craig. Appreciate you rejoining. Hi Ed, you right? It's been a bit agricultural at times, sir. Okay, summit finished now. Let's see if I can hang with this group. Thank you, Joe. Much appreciated. And so if you're just joining, give the stream a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And also tonight, well not tonight, 12:30, Tour of Wales back pedal. 12:30 on Ed's channel. RGT, Alejandro Malia, Jason Vaughan, Joss Power, Paul Elliott, Rodri Lloyd, Theo Vadikis, Tommy Blake and Mr. Ed Laverack. The first of, I think, 5 stages. Should be good. Will be good. Team back pedal. 12:30 today, not tonight. My apologies, Agnes. Oh, come on. Yeah, I had a meltdown here. I got myself dropped on a descent yet again. I got back on though, just. Keith Robertson, by the way. What a performance there. Came back from a minute down. A lot of that on the flat when we were soft pedaling. But Keith, that was sensational on that second climb, sir. You were pushing huge WKG. Yes, it's Ed's training, Kaj. In the zone 2, recovery, or lower zone 3, you learn how to feel good, having done the harder efforts. Hey Alex, a long time no see. How are you? You getting ready for race season, sir? It's a tourist race, it sure is. My kind of race. We're cycling easy to the climbs, and then it's hard on the climbs. My kind of thing. The only thing that would be better, well actually it's a summit finish, therefore I haven't got to go back down, is a nice little van waiting at the top to take my bike and me back to home or the hotel or wherever. It says this is a tourist race. Yeah, it may well be. It's the Flanders Touring Cross, so that means tourist race. Okay. Yeah, it's age category, Alex. So Cat Bs are 4 watts, not 4 watts a kilogram, 40 years old or more. Cat As are less than 40. Yeah, good luck with that, sir. I'm sure you're about to start big prep. Yeah, I feel like I've recovered okay following that little faux pas on the descent. Monsieur hello, Adam, how are you? It's been a while. Hope you're good. I guess you're selecting which of your many bikes you're going to perambulate out in today, down in beautiful New Forest. Cheers, Oliver. Yeah. That day will come soon, mate. Hang in there. Very frustrating in the meantime, I know. Building the base. Nice one, Kaj. Yeah, Kiss 100. It looks good, but I'm going to do an outdoor ride. I need to get my outdoor skills better, so I'm going to brave the cold. Yeah, riding out. I need to do more of it. I find it harder outdoors. You know, more to concentrate on. Power's about the same. Around an easy course like the inner circle of Regents, or like a small hill climb like Swains, or you know, an easy climb where you're not having to do anything technical, but where the gradient's undulating a lot, I definitely find it harder. So I've got such a ride in mind for tomorrow. Cheers, Richard. In Dublin, beautiful. Well, have a nice ride out, sir, if you leave before the end of the stream. Not far now. Yeah, I've kept using the rollers, Lord. I did an hour and a half on them yesterday. Zone 2, building the base. And I got up to 10 minutes no-handed. What about that? You'll see it in a vlog in the midweek. Loving the rollers still. Cheers, Philip. Yeah, the rollers I definitely recommend. I generally found it very intimidating learning, but I'm getting a lot out of them. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I'm going to just give it all on this climb, as are these 3. No, Jane's getting a bit a bit irritated at all the junk I've got. So yeah, no more. Yeah, Jane is a little. They go under the bed, the rollers, but yeah, it's a bit cluttered. I've turned our nice contemporary flat into something that a teenager would recognise. Yeah, will do, Camille. See what I've got at the end. Ed had me do some 30-second VO2 sprint training at about 600 watts in the week. I really enjoyed it. You'll see that in the vlog too. Yes, it does indeed, Kaj. The video is wanting to go out. Currently I've got my Asiomas on the Colnago, but I need to switch them over. $63 Pacific. Yeah, it was 74 when I started, and I got down to about 68 quite quickly, in all honesty. Just the cycling, no change to the nutrition, the weight started to come off. But I'm always quite clean on the nutrition. Well, measured. Hiya, James. All good, thank you. I appreciate that, mate. Good position. Let's see if I can't squander it, hey? Right. I'm going to minimise the talking, just bring the heart rate down. Well, nice one, Andrew. Just keep progressing gently with the stretching, and gradually the flexibility and the muscle will relax ever more day by day. I keep them in myself. Hi, Gal, all good, thank you. Yeah, chapeau. Strong on the flat, not quite so good on the climb, I think. Right, I really am going to not talk. Cheers, Stuart. Cheers, Lee. Looking forward to riding the Dales with you, the Struggle Dales, Lee. Thank you, Mark. Anyone who wants to join us, do. 23rd of May. Cheers all. I have the tiger. Cheers, Lord. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. Oh, I thought we were going to the end. Bloody hell! Huh. Damn! Damn! Ugh! There. Ugh. My apologies. Ridiculous. Why didn't I know that? Oh, it's the kind of thing that I do. Don't know why it's such a surprise. Who puts the end of a climb in a race a third of the way into the mountain? Who does that? Who does that? That is ridiculous. It's It's ridiculous. I'm an idiot though, because I thought, oh, that doesn't look like very far to go. Maybe it is just 1.6 or whatever when I looked at it. Come on, 100% training difficulty. Oh dear. Sorry about that. I don't normally have a temper, but I thought I could do alright there. I was wondering why all of a sudden they were riding away from me. I was thinking, you're not both that strong over that climb. And I thought, do what I did on the first climb and I'll probably get close to them again. I'm so angry. Oh, I'm so angry. Oh. But well done, Keith. You had the better of me for sure. And your comeback on our second climb was incredible. And to the other two riders, you were very, very strong. It's by no means. Yeah, so it's just simply conjecture as to whether I could have got better than fourth, in all honesty. But if I'd known that, I'd have definitely gone harder when they went away. I just thought, there's no way I could sustain 400 watts, to the end, and they're going to burn themselves if they've got a similar FTP to me. I was actually thinking, what I wasn't doing is looking at the remaining distance. Cheers, Paul. That's proper irritating. Yeah, it was a lot of red. But I feel like I've been robbed. I still had a full climb in me, and a full climb, full gas in me. That's what's irritated me. And I've done the calculations. So it's 8 kilometers out, 8 back. So that's 16. And then repeat, that's 32. And then the final lap, that gets you to the 40. I've done the maths before I started here. Obviously, it's going to be a summit finish. Why wouldn't it be? Why don't you have a summit finish? Yeah, we get wise from learning point. Actually figure out what the course is before you start. Yeah, it's like being cheated. I don't think I was cheated. I do think actually, to be fair, Keith is a stronger rider than me. And those other two riders were very strong. But we could have had a better race of it, I guess that's the point. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, the point also, it was above 40s. So while it would have been lovely to get a podium, the quest would have very much continued to have a Cat A win, where there's no age categorization. Anyway, there we go, let's complete the climb. Yeah, 15% slower, yeah, no surprise there. But I did really enjoy that. It's a really good course, this. And if you want a nice kind of 6-7 minute VO2 max workout, definitely recommend it. Definitely won't have burnt myself out too much ahead of a training tomorrow. But I very much have appreciated all of the very kind support and encouragement during the race. It's definitely, it gives you an extra 10%, there's no question. So thank you all very much. And for sure, I was finding it easier to get out of the saddle and mash on that climb. I liked pushing into the 100% training difficulty. Jerome Mario was talking about, the torque effect. And, I want to experiment on a much longer climb outdoors. But I do actually quite enjoy that torque effect. You hit a kind of a rhythm. The watts are more variable for sure, but it feels nicer on the legs than trying to spin at the high watts for me. So more to come in that experiment. Yeah, I turned into a green, kind of a pigeon-chested Hulk, I think, Graham. I think that's the... why is that mentioned? Oh, I'm so sorry, James. My apologies. Oh, God. I do apologise to your daughter. I've set an awful example. So I generally don't... Did I account for the lead-in? Simon, yeah, good point. The lead-in. Yeah, there's many things that I didn't account for. I just eat my bowl of cornflakes with a lot of sugar on the top now, and have a warm up. And I should actually do a bit more planning. Yeah, I mean, Keith is the consummate racer. He can conserve the energy and do those big efforts when it counts, and that's really what makes the difference between those that podium in the Cates and those like me who don't. But yeah, it was a good race, and I'm pleased with it. And remember, Sunday, I've got my Chris Froome Extreme Giro d'Italia diet video coming on, where I do both the energy expenditure in the form of a very long kind of ride with a race at the beginning, plus also the massive caloric deficit. And then the following Sunday, we've got me replicating his stage 18 of the Giro d'Italia, where he broke away and stayed away in the Finestra. And I replicate exactly what he ate for that. And boy, do you need your constitution of an ox, is what I learned. And also I try and replicate the race and the energy expenditure. Let's put it this way, not quite in the Froome League on that front, nor indeed on the eating front, as it turned out. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Today, 12:30, back pedal, Tour of Wales, and hopefully ComHunt TV returns. Scott is starting to feel a little bit better over the course of the last week. It's going to take a little while for the clot to fully dissipate from the lung, but he's starting to kind of get his mojo back. So potentially, if he's been feeling okay, there's going to be a ComHunt TV Sunday night at 8 p.m. And Cadell, very good luck in your race today outdoors. 25-kilometre climb, 5.6 watts a kilogram is what you've got in your locker, sir. I hope you do as well as you deserve to do. In the meantime, loads of you out there have got little niggles, injuries, obviously collarbones, you know, Hugh, Kev Stevens out there, he's got ultrasound on the kidney. Chris Platt, obviously the collarbone. Dr. Hugh, aka Badger, has had an immune system sort of impairment, but also throat as a result of long, COVID a while ago. So wishing you all, obviously, rapid recoveries. And in the meantime, whoever you are and whatever you do, please remember to live, thrive, and stay healthy. And please wipe out of your minds my little tantrums ×2 today. I'm not going to make a habit of tantrums. I'm really not. I was just thinking I actually had a chance of a podium today and I blew it through my own stupidity. So my apologies for that. Take care all. Thank you very much all for the support. It's hugely appreciated.